On the 11th day of Christmas, my techies gave to me 11 cloud computing, 10 CD pipelines, 9 dev debugging, 8 machines learning, 7 algorithms, 6 databases, 5 passing builds, 4 service calls, 3 git commits, 2 unit tests, and a story and some pairing. Yeah.
Was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
In my mind.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 11 of 12 days of TECHmas. We're almost there. Aren't you so sad? I'm sad. But we're gonna make it great, okay? Today we're gonna be talking about the cloud and cloud computing. What does that mean? I hear this buzzword gets thrown around everywhere, from people in the industry to people outside of the industry. And I bet it's a term that you've heard out there before. So, as I was preparing for this talk, I came across a really great analogy that I want to start with. So basically they said, in science, in the world, a cloud is basically a cluster of water molecules that come together, and when you take a step back, you see that, oh hey, it's a cloud, like the ones you see in the sky. Now in computing, clouds are basically the same thing, but with computers instead of water molecules. So as opposed to, like I said, the water molecules, you have a cluster of computers that can come together to kind of present as a unified system, or one computer. It gives that feel, dare I say, and basically allows you to get the job done by sharing resources over all of these computers. Now an example of that could be, let's rewind to the 4 service calls on day 4 when we talked about microservices. So say we have Amazon.com and we have 4 microservices. One is for products, one is for wish lists, one is for carts, one is for users. All of these services are independently able to be worked on, so I can write the code for it, and they're independently able to be, I'm sorry, that's a weird sentence. They're able to be independently deployed. And when I say deployed, refer to episode 10 where we talked about CD pipelines. Basically, I'm pushing the code from my computer up to the cloud, okay? So when you deploy a service, you're deploying it by itself to its own instance in the cloud. And by instance, basically, to simplify it, let's just say an instance is like its own computer, its own resources, its own database. So each service has its own instance in the cloud. Got me? So given our Amazon example, we might have our product service, our order service, our user service, and our cart service. I think those are some of the things I said. Each of these have their own computers, their own things, but they work together to give us Amazon.com. And behind the scenes, to the normal eye, you may not think that there are a whole bunch of things in play, but really there are 4 different instances or more that are making all of this thing come to life for you as Amazon.com. I hope that helped. So basically, cloud computing is a way to use a cluster of computers, share all of those resources to achieve a certain task to your user, and make it seem like it's one application, a seamless experience. Typically what you see cloud computing in is with your cloud storage. So if you have one of these iPhones, you might see that you have 5 gigabytes of cloud storage. Now basically what this means is that Apple has their own set of servers or computers in the cloud. And what you're doing is saying, hey, all right, with my agreement, I'm going to rent out 5 gigabytes from all of your collective storage in the cloud. So Apple might have, let's say, I'm gonna throw a number out there, 1 million gigabytes of storage. So what you're gonna do is you're just renting out 5 gigabytes of that with the cloud storage. You get what I'm saying? Now we can go real deep into this, and there's a difference between what's stored in the cloud and what's stored on your device. And you notice that when you're syncing your images up to the cloud. But basically, when you sync your images to the cloud, all of that stuff is going to their databases and their servers in Apple land or whatever it may be. So the cloud, just to bring it home, the cloud is a shared cluster of computers that enable us to have a whole bunch of resources that we may not have on our single device, on our single computer, or whatever it may be. It really is an empowering thing for companies. As a consultant, I'm seeing a lot of corporations try to move from what we call on-prem to in the cloud. They don't want to have to maintain all of these servers themselves and manually do things and try to worry about scaling their resources. Instead, they're going to throw it to the cloud and they can handle it in a more automated fashion. So cloud computing, though it may have its downfalls, yes, iCloud got hacked a few years ago, whatever. It enables us to do a ton of things, and it's everywhere in your life. So whether it's your iPhone with your pictures, your Google Drive with all of your stuff there, to Dropbox, to Amazon.com. All of these things are living in the cloud, and it's a very powerful tool that we love. So I hope that helped clear up this confusion about what is the cloud. I hope you all enjoyed. Day 12 coming tomorrow. Get excited! It's almost Christmas time. Yeah! Thanks for listening. Catch y'all tomorrow.